In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Adkins, Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opequon Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opequonmotors.com.
Hey, Home Team sports fans, thank you for tuning in tonight. We tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support our area student athletes. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. Your needs guide us. Your goals drive us. Jared Ferguson, State Farm.
Welcome, home team football fans, to the Week 3 matchup between the Spring Mills Cardinals and the South Hagerstown Rebels, where we will sure have a thriller tonight. Joining me will be Tyler Lee. He is going to be my co-host. He will be here after the pregame introduction, where we will be covering where the Spring Mills Cardinals are currently 2-0 right now, coming into this game, while the South Hagerstown Rebels are 1-0. This will be a very tough contest from both sides, as Spring Mills has yet to be scored on this season, currently outscoring their opponents 77-0 after a very impressive 2.5-quarter game last week against Wheeling Park, where they won 27-0, and obviously a lightning short-ended. The South Hagerstown Rebels won last week 20-15 on the road, while they're back on the road against Spring Mills, coming in here as sort of a heavy underdog. I think this will actually be a very good game from both sides. They match up very well in size and speed. Obviously, Spring Mills has a tremendous amount of senior leadership and also guys that have been here before, while South Hagerstown is typically a younger team, but they also have a bunch of younger or older veterans. They do have some seniors and juniors on their team, starting with their quarterback. He last week went 12 for 21, I believe. His name is Braden Sisk. He wears number 6. He has definitely a Baker Mayfield type game where he can move out of the pocket and deliver plays. Then he has a bunch of different receivers that have great hands and have tremendous route running abilities. So this will be an interesting matchup for how Spring Mills will come into it. Obviously, my player to watch for on Spring Mills' offensive side of the ball will actually be 2 guys. Again, will be Max and Xavier Anderson. That connection has been deadly against opponents this whole season. They have been performing very well. Obviously, clicking on all cylinders, coming off of the great season that they had last year. I think that this will be a huge matchup for them tonight. As you know, they don't really have the size. Xavier is typically bigger than everybody, but South Hagerstown actually has a couple of people in their secondary, even at the linebacker position, that might be able to compete with them size-wise. But also, Xavier presents a matchup problem with his speed as well. So we'll see how Max will plan to attack that. Obviously, Spring Mills has 3 great running backs, and really the one running back that I see tonight that could cause a lot of damage on the offensive side of the ball is going to be number 2, Keon Mills. He has been kind of like their Tyreek Hill-esque type player for Spring Mills this season, especially the first 2 games. He has been electric. He has been fast. He's been hard to bring down. He has been a terrific player this preseason or this season coming into this game, and I'm sure his impact will be felt tonight. Also, Blake Sanders has had a terrific season as well. He's been that change of pace back for Spring Mills, and he actually started last week against Wheeling Park and led the team in rushing. So that little dynamic duo that they have, along with Bradley Bucks, who comes in there and definitely is another change of pace back, is an incredible thing for Spring Mills, and that's why it's helping them click on all cylinders and why they're at this 2-0 start. Obviously, South Hagerstown will have a lot
of sportsmanship at all times. Well, you guys talk to your side, you guys talk to me if you don't have any problems. Okay, the play's 40 yards away from you. That's not what we're doing. Just follow the play. I don't want anybody getting hurt, okay? You guys are the visiting team. You'll be making the call. We got a coin here. This is your head. That's tails, okay? That's it. That's tails. I need you to say it loud enough that he's going to hear it. He's going to flip it and let it hit the ground, okay? Go ahead and make the call. Tails. Call his tails. It is heads. It is heads. Once to defer, I'm sure you guys want to receive, right? You want to receive? What time do you want to come back? Do you want to come to the field? All right, go ahead and turn that way. You guys turn it back. Spring Mills is won the toss and elect that you defer. Receive this way. Let's go! Let's go! No, keep this. Right here. Hello, coach. Take it up there. Let's go.
And welcome back, folks, where Spring Mills will be kicking the ball off. It looks like they won the toss and deferred towards the second half. So South Hagerstown will be taking the ball first.
Make sure you get out the coach's way. They don't run in front of your shot. It's all on you, Zay.
And ball gets kicked back deep. picked up about the 15, and his knee goes down. That means he is down. They actually got him marked down at about the 21-yard line. So that is where South Hagerstown will take the ball and start with the first possession of the game. Spring Mills obviously deferred here, so they just want to get South Hagerstown out here on offense, see what they can do, try to prove that defensively, hey, we haven't been scored on yet this season. They're going to definitely try to make their impact known. South Hagerstown in a pistol set with two wide each.
You might want to move over because the coach is going to run right across your shot.
Oh, it looks like South Hagerstown got all of Spring Mills' front line to jump there. Yep. And we also want to update you guys about the scoreboard. We're currently having issues with our system, so we will be showing our live scoreboard on the right side, and I will keep you guys updated on score and down as the game goes on.
Great shot, Terry. Great shot.
And that's a tackle for a loss.
Yeah, and joining me now here is my co-host Tyler Lee. Tyler, thanks for coming up and joining us today, man. How we doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game, man. Both these teams are fast and athletic, and South Hagerstown has some tremendous size. I know they got them to jump right there, and it's 2nd and 7. So we'll see how they want to attack this. They've already been to 3 different sets as they keep running twins each side and having a lone back.
Great shot, Journey.
Yes, sir.
Great shot. Keep that
And Braden
shot.
Sisk is back there in shotgun. Gets a
Swing.
little bubble route.
Follow shot.
Still in. Looks like a first down.
That's a game of 17.
And a late flag gets thrown in there, coming from the South Hagerstown sideline. Be interesting to see what their call is on this.
When you look at your screen, you'll see
I don't know if you saw an angle right there, Tyler, but it looks like it came in. I don't quite understand what for, but we're waiting for the referee's decision.
Looks like it came in late, actually.
Yeah, it did come in late there, Tyler.
That's the penalty South Hagerstown doesn't need because
Yeah.
it negates a big game.
So it looks like they're walking it back from where he was pushed out at about the 39-yard line.
move up on the line.
Call for a holding.
Yeah, holding. It's still going to be 2nd down.
Move up further. All right.
They got them spotted back about the 22-yard line. So they've drawn Spring Mills off sides, and then they had a hold right there. So obviously this game's starting a little sloppy here, Tyler.
No, for real.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving.
2 penalties on the first drive.
Keep moving.
Sits back in the shotgun.
White lines.
And a little screen set comes off the lineman's back there, and just a little bit of miscommunication where Spring Mills kind of got the pressure there. I know obviously that was a screen, so you don't care if the pressure gets there necessarily, but it caused enough issues where obviously there was miscommunication on the front line. And ball dropped incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I know it's your first time being out there. I know it's going to be a little bit, it's new to you, but you have to be a little bit assertive.
To see what they draw up right here, it looks like it's now
Second.
They have it as 2nd down, but I believe that was 2nd down the previous play.
But they got a first down on the play.
So the penalty actually gave them a first down. That makes perfect sense because that makes sense. So now it is 2nd and 10. 11-12 left to go into this first quarter. So just now breaking into the ball game. And now we have an early timeout. So this game's kind of all in shambles right here. So this is kind of interesting. Both these teams having a little chess match and shooting themselves in the foot here, Ty.
Yeah. Chess match, maybe. I see a real fast-paced game. Both teams have track athletes, so.
Yeah, these guys are definitely fast. They're athletic. They get up and down the field. I mean, we could see in warm-ups where these guys were, talking, communicating, getting real loud, but also we're making phenomenal plays out here in warm-ups on both sides. So that's why I believe that this game is going to be close. It's not going to be as lopsided as a lot of people I've spoke to think it will be. I think that South Hagerstown really can compete with Spring Mills, and obviously these different sets that they're running offensively is really giving Spring Mills a little bit of a adjustment. They're like, oh, wow, we haven't seen this. We've been seeing teams run 1 or 2 different sets. They've had about 3 different sets of twins, and now they got trips to the right here. Got motion by number 1. Sis hands it off. Breaks a tackle, just gets about back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1.
Gain of 2.
Yeah, that was Carey Alford on the carry there. Yeah, the 5'10 senior couldn't find much room. So it's actually about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. It's a critical down here for, Spring Mills to try to get off the field and create a good play right here.
Spring Mills hasn't gave up a point all year.
Yeah, they're they're completely unscored upon. They've outscored their opponent 77-0. And we have an official's timeout.
Hey, Zay, lower your camera just a little bit. Yeah, I want to be able to see a little bit of the sideline.
Now
where you are.
It actually looks like Spring Mills now just called a timeout. So from both sides, we've seen South Hagerstown call a timeout on their second play of the game, and now Spring Mills calling a timeout on 3rd and 8, with still 10:29 left to go in the first period.
There's a lot of miscommunication.
Yeah, on both sides. I mean, it's crazy because Spring Mills, they started out against Jefferson. They were kind of slow, but then they really started finding themselves and just getting into the ease of the game. And obviously, defensively, they haven't been scored on. So they're just trying to make sure, hey, guys, let's stay locked in. Let's don't get lazy. Let's not go against our principles. And obviously, they're fundamentally sound in every other way. They just can't shoot themselves in the foot.
They're a well-disciplined team.
Yeah, they are. I mean, and that all comes from Coach Law. Obviously his experience at West Virginia and playing for 3 years, from 2003 to 2006. I think he's really helped implement, that college almost type training and level of intensity to this team. That's why they perform so well on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, their starting quarterback is their strong, linebacker. He's over here playing Sam, guard number 1, their best option, and looked like he's going to bring the pressure on the sideline. We got another penalty here. False start on offense. Pushing back about 5 yards, make it 3rd and 13 from their own 19-yard line, Ty. So not many opportunities or plays that you can draw up, really, that's going to get this play. They might just try to make sure they can keep the ball on the ground, don't turn it over in plus territory. So sits back in the shotgun and the pistol, twins to each side. Hits a bubble route again, trying to get a playmaker, make a one-on-one play. Forces him out of bounds, maybe a gain of 4. Makes that 4th and 9. So and it looks like, they're sending out the punt unit. So Spring Mills gets a great 3-and-out. It was a long 3-and-out, Ty, but, I mean, they got what they want. They sent out what they wanted to do.
Yes, sir.
Well, actually, I guess since that penalty happened, it wouldn't necessarily be a 3-and-out, but that wasn't really the fault of their own.
This punter right here can boot. I've seen in pregame.
Yeah, this is their quarterback, their punter. I mean, this guy he's the first guy that came out of the locker room. He's a tremendous athlete, and obviously they trust him a lot to make a lot of decisions.
Yes, sir.
Sits back there deep. Just boots it away, but really a shank only goes about 20 yards down the field and goes out at the Spring Mills 45-yard line. And here will come Max Anderson and his reinforcements of offense. One of the highest-scoring offense in the state of West Virginia. They got multiple guys that are tremendous athletes. Max Anderson, Xavier Anderson, Keon Mills, Blake Saunders. I mean, they have a tremendous group of athletes. And
Chase Shipley also.
Yeah, Shipley's a tremendous athlete as well, too.
Two-sport athlete.
There we got twins left. Ball gets swung out to Keon Mills. He gets a break. He's got a lane. A gain of 15 yards, and Spring Mills wastes no time to get almost to the red zone area. Gets to about the 29-yard line. Getting back in a hurry up. Nobody's over here on number 4, Xavier Anderson. He's somebody you got to make sure you want to cover. This doesn't look like they have the size right now, but they're bringing trips to his side.
Drew, that right there was a pre-snap read.
Yeah, it was. He completely just threw that little bubble over there. He saw that the defense was laxed off.
You're going to see that a lot tonight out of Spring Mills.
Good hard run there by Blake Saunders for a gain of 3 or 4. 2nd and 6 on the play. Back in the trip set from right. Lone receiver left.
Good shot, Jerry.
Max in the shotgun, hands it back off to Sanders. Sanders gets another 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 1. So it completely opens up the whole playbook here, Tyler. I mean, they could try to pound it and get this first down, and they might take a shot to the end zone right here.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see a slant route from Xavier.
Yeah, obviously Xavier hasn't touched the ball yet in the first couple plays, but obviously they're going to try to make sure they get the ball in his hands.
6-6 mismatch.
You got Shipley lone left, and then Max just takes up the middle. Looks like he just gets it. It's still driving them feet. Oh, it's a late flag comes in. There's 2 flags from the official in the backfield and the officials from the safety's perspective. Waiting to get a call here from the officials.
I think it most likely will be a face mask penalty.
It looks like it is on South. Oh, face mask up on South Hagerstown. Half the distance to the goal. So now, Spring Mills with 8:40 left to go in this first period. First and goal to go, not from the 9-yard line. And Spring Mills has been great at starting fast. Offensively, they have came out here and just completely put their foot on the pedal, and they want to show how dominant they are early. And they got Shipley and Mills spread left. Anderson and Zane whip right. And that looks like it's a touchdown. Keon Mills just walks in the end zone. And that's a quick start with 8:33 left to go in the first period. There's a late flag that gets called right there. Obviously after the play. We got to see what the call is, but it looks like, again, that might be on South Hagerstown. Still waiting for the officials to make the call.
Don't fall asleep on me, baby. Good job. Lift the camera up, Zay.
Unsportsmanlike?
Oh, unsportsmanlike on Spring Mills.
Pull your camera to the right some, just a little bit, because I have a scoreboard up on my screen right there.
So it will be enforced on the kickoff. Obviously, it will be pushed back about 15 yards. The extra point is up. It is good.
That kick is good by Lokai.
Yep,
Lokai Smith.
Yep, Oof Smith on the make right there. The multi-sport athlete.
Can jump out the gym.
He can jump out the gym. Can shoot very well. One of the best high school basketball recruits in the state. He's also one of the best kickers in the area. He has a pretty good leg. During warm-ups, he was making from about 35, 36 yards.
I think his range is 40.
Yeah, it looks like the way he kicks the ball, it just loses power there at the end. But it gets about 35 yards consistently and just drops.
They'll be kicking from the 25.
So from the 25-yard line, they'll be kicking it. Yeah, 8:33 left to go in the first period here. Spring Mills kicking it from the 25-yard line. So obviously, South Hagerstown has to make sure they take opportunity of this and try to at least get a good return. Try to get in Spring Mills plus territory.
There you go.
With Oot Smith about to boot it deep.
Journey, good shot. I'm coming to your camera just for a second. Don't move, Journey. Don't move. Don't move.
And Smith about to boot it away. Oh, just a little mooch kick. Oh, it looks like Spring Mills might have got in there and recovered it. Nope, it looks like, it's a fight down there, but I think South Hagerstown did recover that. But what a heads-up play there by Oot Smith.
But now that leaves them
at the 39-yard, about the 40-yard line.
At their own, South Hagerstown is posting 40-yard line. So they're in Spring Mills territory.
Yes, they are. Yeah, about the 41, a little bit closer to 40.
Journey, zoom out some.
So South Hagerstown has to come and answer back quickly. Sisk is making a lot of decent plays. He's been reading the defense correctly, but Spring Mills has just been swarming to the football and bringing guys down, not letting them get much of a gain here.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to beat them deep right here.
Well, Sis, you got both backs in the backfield. Number one, Kari Alford going in motion.
You might want to zoom out a little bit.
His name it's possibly Kahuri, but if they call it a legal procedure there, make it 1st and 15 from the Spring Mills 45-yard line.
They called a false start, same distance.
The reason why they called a false start right there, it looks like because Kahuri might have actually ran backwards a little bit, caused him to throw a penalty right there. So we got twins left, single receiver right, 2 backs in the backfield with Sisk. Sisk, the senior, sends Hurry back in motion. Hands it off to number 2, Josiah Davis. Gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Makes it 2nd and 11.
2nd and 12.
Yeah, about 2nd and 12. Spring Mills is in a press coverage. I mean, now they've seen that Sisk likes to do a couple dinking dunks out of the backfield, which has kind of caused a little bit of holes early, but Spring Mills quickly capitalized it. And, hey, now it's still 2nd and 12, exactly where you want to be at, especially in your own territory. Bend, don't break. Now we got twins left, single right, 2 backs still again in the backfield.
Great shot right there, Dirty.
Hand off to Josiah Davis. He breaks a tackle, breaks another, but can't break the third.
Stay right there.
He's a fast one.
Yeah, that was Rylan Swartz getting in there, bringing him back in the backfield. It's 3rd and 12. Spring Mills is not giving up a yard, except pushing him back 2 yards after giving the ball back in their territory. I mean, that's tremendous defensive effort right there.
Yes.
Yeah, they're a very fast, electric team. They play very well together. I mean, obviously, the communication, we can hear them all the way up here speaking and making plays out there. Looking now, they're bringing almost all 8 in the box.
They're bringing everyone.
Leaving Keon Mills back there with everybody playing just cover 1.
They're gonna they're bringing.
And here comes the pressure, and Sis has nowhere to go. And there's Swartz again, getting back there, bringing him down for a loss of about 10 yards. I mean, we knew that was coming up there, so obviously Sis had to see that coming, but there's not much you can do when that much size and speed's coming right directly at you.
You gotta try to get the ball out quick.
I mean, yeah, and it's easier said than done, but you got, one of those guys out wide's got to make one move and go. Either you're going to run a quick out, a slant route right there, but you don't really have time for things to evolve. So now a quick 3rd and out again, 4th and about 25. And South Hagerstown kicks it, gets to about the 30 and is just dropping. Rolls back again. Now it's at the 31, 32, and down there at the 32-yard line. So here comes Anderson coming back out and leading charge in this offense. And what do you expect from this series? You think they're going to –
I expect them to air the ball out.
I mean, they have definitely been airing the ball out, but also, I mean, they might just start running the football again. Keon Mills has been putting him in motion a lot. Also, they might try to bring Sanders in here, but they still got Xavier Anderson that still has not touched the ball yet. So they have so many weapons. It's phenomenal to see. They're very talented. And Max Snart, that should be 12 players on the field. Yep. And there goes Sanders bouncing off 2. Gets the first down. Doesn't even need the penalty.
He's a tank.
And it's getting a little chippy out there as Mills ended up on the ground.
He's reminding me of Evan Toole.
Yeah, but that was a free play right there. That's a college level IQ level play right there from Max Anderson to see that, hey, let's get this snap so we have a free opportunity. I'm just talking with Coach Law to see if he wants to take the penalty or decline it, and it looks like he's declining that, taking the yardage. It's 1st down again regardless, and those chains just haven't seemed to stop moving today, Tyler.
They haven't at all. It's 2nd down in inches.
Yeah, they got to move the chains forward. The chains are still back where they previously were.
Never mind, it's first and 10.
Yep, it is 1st and 10.
A bunch right here?
Yeah, they're trip set, though. Look, taking a shot deep. He looked at Shipley, steps up in the pocket, makes a play. Oh, he's got some blocking downfield. Anderson makes a move. Oh, he's at the 50, to the 30, to the 20, and he's gone. The 10, 5, 1, just sneaks in. Touchdown, Max Anderson. And what a play. I mean, he caught that. He made about 4 players missing. He had some tremendous blocking up the field. It is 14-0. About to be 14-0. Currently 13-0.
He reminded me of a prime Russell Wilson right there.
Is that, and I gave him credit on that about back in the week 1. I mean, that was a great play right there. Made a couple guys missing. Max doesn't have the body of maybe the most necessarily the shiftiest guy, but man, them tree trunks, he don't come down.
Showed a little wiggle.
Yeah, he had a little wiggle right there. Wiggle, man. Hey, great play there by Anderson. He's got a rushing touchdown and just that little boot right there. And I'm telling you, it's automatic. Ooh Smith be knocking those down, man.
I don't think he's missed one all year.
And that will make it 14-0. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is Home Team Sports TV.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg.
Sports TV, where the Spring Mills Cardinals are currently up 14-0 with 5:47 left to go in the first period. So starting off quick again, Tyler.
That's a one-play drive?
That was actually a 2-play drive, yep. They got the encroachment. Oh, it dropped the ball, and it looks like Spring Mills might have recovered it. And yes, they... Not so fast, not so fast. I think South Hagerstown might have somehow got back on the ball.
He got the ball back.
That's 2 kickoffs where South Hagerstown just simply almost just gave it right back. With only 2 yards of combined offense so far in the first period, down 14-0, South Hagerstown does not want to fall in the same hole that Jefferson and Wheeling Park both fell into. They need to get a score right here, Tyler.
They do.
So Sis back again. Looks like they're setting back up in the pistol set. Twins each side. And here comes Spring Mills bringing pressure again. It just gets back there. Josiah Davis, number 2, just had no room to run. Make that 2nd and 12. And Spring Mills is coming out. Just press coverage right on the line.
Their D-line is so talented.
8 in the box. Just daring them their numbers basically to beat them, and South Hagerstown has no room to throw the football.
Because he sent it 8-9.
Yeah, he sent it 8-9 every time. And Coach Law obviously saw that and filmed that. South Hagerstown and their pass coverage is obviously a little lax because they're blitzing the A and the B gap and getting right up the middle, causing pressure. I mean, South Hagerstown doesn't have any time whatsoever for plays to develop. You at least got to give your quarterback about 2 seconds to make a decision. And now they're just in zone coverage. Still nothing. Got great penetration there with only 3 rushers.
I didn't even see a gain.
I think just back to the original line of scrimmage. And I believe that was Prophet Gillamy on the tackle there, number 52.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yes, the senior defensive end. Only rushing 3 got back there. Him and Xavier Anderson are doing a great job creating contain on the edges and also causing pressure. I mean, that is tremendous.
Xavier's only a junior.
Yeah, and Travis Carrera playing that nose tackle, kind of undersized. And here he goes sprinting out. Sis just has no room, breaks out of it, gets a little shuffle pass, but is knocked away, incomplete.
Chase Shipley almost picked that off.
Yeah, Shipley did a good job knocking away, and now South Hagerstown with 4:11 to go in the first period. Going to have to punt it again for a 3rd time.
This game could get out of hand quick.
It could get out of hand quickly, especially with just the Spring Mills prowess to score. I mean, they've scored 2 touchdowns in 5 plays, so that's phenomenal to see. These guys are insanely talented. You know, this area has been dominated by Martinsburg for so long, but now it seems like Spring Mills might actually be able to give them that competitive fight. And
they were competitive last year.
And this little pooch gets to the 35-yard line before he gets knocked down. So Max Anderson coming out again for the 3rd time to try to put as many possessions as touchdowns on the board again. They make this 21-0 going into the second quarter. You know what the kids say. They say it's off the sticks.
Off the sticks. That's a 21 skunk.
But we'll see. Obviously, South Hagerstown, they have athletes over there. They're fast. They're well coached. They come off a big win last week. I don't think they're just going to go away easy. Anderson back to pass.
There's the ball out. I don't think they got a gain that's not been
and that was
1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, that was Zane Whip on the catch there, number 10. A good 15, 17-yard gain right there. And Spring Mills right back in South Hagerstown territory.
That ball from Anderson was good, too.
Oh, it dropped it right over the top. I mean, if he threw that on the line, that could have been a pick six.
No,
but being a
real.
senior quarterback, being the starter here for over the last 3 years, he's stepped in and just knows. And Keon Mills on the pitch, getting downhill one-on-one. That's never something you like. And he's got a block by Xavier Anderson. He gets to the 20, the 15, gets brought down at the 15-yard line. So here goes Spring Mills all the way back in the red zone with 3:44 left to go in this first period.
They ran probably 8 plays on offense.
Yeah, I mean, they only have about – South Hagerstown has more time of possession, clearly, than Spring Mills. But Spring Mills is just making the most of their plays. They've had a first down on almost every play that they've run. So now they got Sanders in the backfield. Trips left. Keon Mills lined up on the line. And it's a toss-up. Xavier, toe tap, touchdown! Anderson on Anderson, the dynamic duo. As Max is strumming that guitar there in the backfield, makes it 20-0. 3:38 left to go in the first period. And these Spring Mills Cardinals are very good.
When's that Martinsburg game?
I mean, hey, they don't want to talk about it yet. I tried to talk to Coach Law, and he said we'll take it 1 week at a time, and that's what winners do. And obviously, Martinsburg is a powerhouse. They haven't lost an in-state school in a few years now, and they've only lost a handful of times to in-state schools in the last 10 to 15 years. I mean, this is no area school has beat them, I believe, since 2004. This might be a fact check. If somebody wants to drop in the comments, I believe it might have been 04 or 05, and I think it was Jefferson High School that beat them.
I think Jefferson's the last EPAC team to beat them.
But since almost 2 decades of just pure dominance in this area, it seems like there's somebody that might be trying to get the Ali off the stand. I mean, Martinsburg has just been tremendous. I mean, not even just a state powerhouse; they're a national powerhouse at this point. But with Spring Mills, the newest school in the state, to have this level of tenacity, offensively and defensively, I mean, they're getting third and out, getting off the field. On the offensive side of the ball, they're making great plays. They don't even need time of possession. They score so fast, but they also, in tight games, I think their running game and their three-headed monster they have back there with Mills, Sanders, and Butts, I think those guys truly can compete. Now, I'm not saying that
they compete with anyone in the state.
Yeah, anybody. I think this is a senior-laden team that will make sure that they will do the right things, and they won't be the ones to shoot themselves in the foot. So Oot Smith about to kick it away. He kicks it deep, gets it about to the 17, and it'll be a touchback. It's a good kick there by Oot Smith, the all-state basketball player, and possibly might have a future kicking the football if he keeps this up.
Great kick.
And here comes that dominant Spring Mills defense back out there. And they, like I said, they just been putting 8 in the box. Daring South Hagerstown to beat them through the air. And South Hagerstown just doesn't have the time. Their lines obviously miscommunicating and letting guys get through the gaps.
They're shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, but it's also it's just so much easier said than done. But the way Spring Mills just swarms to the ball, it's really hard for them to block anyway.
They gotta get number 2 to the outside, like they did in the first play.
There you go, doing now. Tosses it up, but there's Spring Mills getting right on the ball. And looks like about a loss of 1, maybe 2 right there. So 2nd and 11 in the common case, and still 3:26 left to go in this first period.
Good job, guys.
I think Swartz came off the field.
Yeah, Swartz taking a quick break after he's had that tremendous first 2 series of defense. But it is 21-0. I mean, this is where a lot of times those Mad and 2K games where they're like, hey, you're down 21, you can't win. What is South Hagerstown going to do to try to prove that narrative wrong?
Air the ball out.
That's really the only chance they have. But they haven't ran the ball but 1 or 2 times, and that's been in motion sets. They haven't ran the ball at the middle where, hey, Spring Mills, there's gaps.
Is that Profit?
Yeah, it looks like Profit got back there and deflected the ball. It was another design screen. That's That's all South Hagerstown has had time to do is just do little dump-offs, but none of that is working. They're going to have to get deeper in their playbook. And here comes Sisk back out here. Braden Sisk has had a tough night. The senior quarterback. You know, they've thrown a lot of different things at Spring Mills, but 2:47 left to go in the first period. 3rd and 11. You can't give the ball back right here, right? You got to make a play.
Got to. You can't go down.
And this is press coverage right there. They're about to bring the house yet again. Here they come. Oh, it's a false start. Yeah, false start. Make it 3rd and 16, 17.
And this is where it makes play calling difficult because you can't do a lot of things. And
yeah, Spring Mills is just going to be press coverage. They know that, hey, we're going to get home. We're going to get to the quarterback. There's nothing you can do about it. And you know, the South Hagerstown size and athletic ability, you wouldn't think that, you know, not necessarily getting punked out there, but Spring Mills is just showing how dominant they truly are.
I like to see us just air the ball out right here.
And here they go. And there's a ball. A little bit of contact, and there's a flag. I don't know necessarily if
they're going to call pass interference.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. He had a hand on his hip there. Yeah, that's number 13, Hope Bokey. And will be the second first down that Spring Mills is generously giving away.
In the first quarter.
So we'll see where they'll spot the ball here. Looks like they're putting it at the 28-yard line.
It's an automatic first down.
Yeah, it's automatic first down. The chains will move.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, typically, I mean, we haven't seen the officials put their hands up for first or third yet. So, yeah, it's still 3rd down. So, 3rd and 2. A little slant right there and just falls to the ground. So, South Hagerstown kind of has a decision to make. Are you going to just punt and necessarily just say, hey, we can't stop a stop sign right now? What do we do? So, they are going to send out that punt unit. I'll be interested to see if they might do a fake or something here. Obviously, their quarterback is their punter. So if anybody's going to fake it, possibly them. But Spring Mills, I'm sure, knows that, hey, down in distance, 2:38 left to go in the first period, down 21-0. And you're really putting yourself in a hole right here, giving the ball back.
For a spot for the Rebels. High snap.
Just gets it off.
It's a good punt.
Mills lets it bounce and goes back and gets down at the 49-yard line. So Max Anderson coming out with Sanders. Looks like the lone back with Mills. Chase Shipley and Xavier Anderson out wide. With Zane Whipp probably as the wing. So starting with 2:31 up 21-0 in the first period. I got to say, I am very impressed with this Spring Mills Cardinals football team. And a quick snap, a slant. Gets knocked away at the line. Tremendous hands there by South Hagerstown to get the ball snapped away, even kind of when they were in rush coverage.
That slant was open.
Oh, it was open. If he didn't get his hands right there, I mean, that might have been another house call. So here, Spring Mills now back in the twin set with Sanders as the lone back. Anderson down, ready for the snap. Sends Mills in motion, hands off to Sanders. Sanders gets the ball up the middle.
Hold the speed.
Driving them feet. Makes it 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches. So Spring Mills has the whole playbook open right here, up 21-0. I mean, they simply could just toss this ball deep and just say, hey, we might be able to do this yet again. So back in the Twins package with Shipley and Mills to the far left. And Whipp and Anderson to the right. Sanders line left up. And here comes just the quarterback power. And the first down has got. And it looks, yeah, that first down was easily achieved there by Max Anderson. Takes it to the 39-yard line.
They moved the chains.
Yeah, and this is just something that they've been doing all night. I mean, they just can't be stopped. Very fundamentally sound team. They started off with a penalty to start the game and have been very fundamentally since. Minute 50 left to go in this first period. Got trips to the far right, Shipley to the left. Sending Shipley on a curl. Catches the ball, tries to make a play, breaks away from one.
Gain of 5.
About a gain of 4 or 5 there. Gets to the South Hagerstown 35-yard line. Looks like they're staying in that at least twins, no trips package over here with Mills, Whip, and Anderson. Shipley again to the far left. Little handoff there to Sanders. Sanders breaks one, keeps his feet driving, and that looks very close to getting a first down. And it looks like we have an injury out there. A South Hagerstown lineman seems to be in excruciating pain. So we're going to go take a quick break as we have an injury timeout. This is Home Team Sports TV.
2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Buying or selling real estate? Cater Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Cater Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
We have a serious injury out here. We are unable to get a number as of right now, but we want to just update you guys that we will be going back to a commercial break until the car gets out here. It looks like an air cast was placed on one of the South Hagerstown's players, so they are in our thoughts, and we will keep you guys updated whenever we receive any update on his condition. This is Home Team Sports TV.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
And welcome back, everyone. And that injury was actually to junior wide receiver Rob Fernandez. He got, it looks like he had an air cast placed on his right foot, and he was carted off the field. Our thoughts are with him and the South Hagerstown team. Hopefully he's safe and be a quick injury. He can return back to the field as soon as possible. And there's Spring Mills, another quick completion out there to, I believe that was Zane Whip. Another first down and moving them change.
He's been a busy man tonight.
Yeah, they've been getting him the ball, offensive and defensive. He probably has about 3 tackles on the defensive side of the ball. And Anderson Xavier looks like he might be calling for the ball over here on the right side, saying he likes his matchup.
I like how Anderson looked through his reads.
Yeah, he
improvised and
that was his little dump off. That was his emergency play right there. A fake handoff right there. Goes right through the hands of Shipley.
A little high
right there. There's all old adage my father told me. He said if you put your hands on it, you touch it, you catch it. So
gotta catch it.
Yeah, it's something I consider. I mean, it was a little high, but it was a catchable ball. Anderson, his one few mistake that he's made today.
Chris Carter said any ball that touches his hands is catch.
Yep. Yeah, the great Chris Carter. You touch it, you catch it. And a handoff there to Sanders.
Outside zone.
Sanders sees the hole, gets to about the 6-yard line, and Spring Mills is threatened with about 28 seconds left to go in this first period, which might have took us to the end of this first period. They look like they're going to try to send them out. 14 seconds and counting.
They're going to run one more play.
They're going to try to run one more play. Maybe the offense just doesn't want to run down to the other side of the field. Sending trips left.
Fade ball right here.
Yeah, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. They're not going to snap it. Oh, they got the ball just off, and Sanders gets handed the ball. It gets in there. 27-0. As time expires in the first quarter.
That is great time management right there.
I mean, I think South Hagerstown didn't think they were going to snap the ball either. I think they thought they're just going to try to get some jump off sides. But clearly, Spring Mills is clicking all cylinders. The same score they won by last week, they were up by in the first period. And Oot Smith about to boot it away to try to put the extra point on the board.
You said 77 points unscored?
Now if this goes through, it makes it 28. They were now, so 28 on top of the 77. So that's 105 points unanswered so far this season. So 105-0. The Spring Mills Cardinals, 3 weeks into the season, getting to the middle, almost to the end of September.
And not being scored on?
That's obviously a very impressive stat, but Coach Law is obviously not going to concentrate on that. He's going to have his team constantly ready to go. These camo unis kind of got the pride of the military in them tonight, playing like some war heroes out here. And it's very commendable to see.
I like these jerseys.
Yeah, and everybody in the area. Yeah, everybody in the area has these Army classic jerseys, which I really like. This kind of a new thing that started a couple years ago. And whenever you see them in this uni, it makes you feel prideful. Hey, I'm so blessed here to be an American. And thankful for where I'm at, where we can watch on Friday Night Lights and enjoy football while so many people have sacrificed. So we want to thank our veterans. We want to thank our active military personnel. for all the sacrifices that you guys made.
We appreciate you over here at Home Team
Yeah,
Sports.
Home Team Sports is forever grateful for y'all's sacrifices. Thank you.
Good shot, Zay.
I'm ready to see a long drive from South Hagerstown.
Yeah, we'll see South
Give them
Hagerstown.
a little momentum.
Yeah, 12 minutes left to go in the second period. And a quick 28-0 lead.
That's the second touchback of the game from Ooh Smith.
Yeah, it's back-to-back touchbacks. And South Hagerstown stunned over there. I mean, came in here loud, screaming. Pregame, they were talking. There was a lot of friendly love out there. And now it just seems like Spring Hills came out, punched them right in the mouth. And how will South Hagerstown just respond to this?
Got to score.
Yeah, they got to put points on the board quick here, Ty. And if they don't, it'll be just another typical storyline for Spring Mills. It just ran away from the game. And I think they're taking pride in this being unscored upon. They're not trying to give up a yard out here.
Good teams take pride in defense in all sports.
As the old adage says, defense wins championships. Offense wins games. It sells tickets. But if you really want if you want to win a state championship, you're going to have to lock these teams down and just look how fast they swarm to the ball.
11 hands to the ball every time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and they're keeping contained. Trying to get a number on that tackle right there. Might have been Christian Butts in there. As Meza gets subbed out. For number 67, Peyton Neff. So Spring Mills now still only has 3 on the line. Kind of in a press coverage. 3-3-5 out here. With trips to the right. Sits back to pass. Tosses up deep. Little contact, and there's a flag that comes in.
They're going to call pass interference.
So it looks like Sis might have possibly found something in this deep game. They know that Spring Mills is playing very, very tight press coverage and getting a little handsy out there. Just two possessions now that they've got Spring Mills to get a pass interference or legal contact penalty.
If I'm the OC for South Hagerstown right here, I would go back at Chase over there.
Yeah, but it's kind of a bargain right there because Shipley is a tremendous corner, and yeah, he plays physical, but he also turned his head around right there. He could have possibly made a play, and he's going to be on top of it. This Spring Hills defense will adjust very quickly. But moves them change. That's the only way the chains have been moved here by the South Hagerstown Rebels have been by self-induced penalties by the Spring Mills Cardinals. So here comes South Hagerstown with a trips right set.
It's like...
No, now looks like we got back in twins, single receiver left, tight end, and lone back with Sisk take the snap. Hands the ball up the middle.
That's their first
positive yardage.
And
that's Josiah Davis getting about a gain of 1 right there. You got to take the little wins while you get them. I mean, the Spring Hills Cardinals defense is incredible. So we'll see here what they want to come out and what set. Getting lined up trips to the right now.
Tight end.
And motion tight end to the right. I have 2 on, 2 off. So we got, it was a false start right there. Tight end just jumped about a half a second too early.
That outside, the tight end would not have been able to go out for a pass because he was covered up.
Yeah,
right
he was covered up. But R.J. Howitt gets a little jumpy there. Makes it 2nd and 15. South Hagerstown back in that trip set.
Whenever they come up to the line, you want to zoom out.
One single wide receiver. Just gets it away. Now that'll make it 3rd and 15. So South Hagerstown back in a hole right here that they don't want to be in here, Ty.
Yes, sir. 3rd and 15. I don't even think they got in this 3rd and short.
I mean, I think this is obviously 2-down territory. I mean, down 28-0 with still 10 minutes left to go in the second period.
Nothing you can't lose.
Yeah, I mean, this is a completely uphill battle for the rest of the game. So South Hagerstown really has to get out here and jump out on top. One single receiver right. We have twins left. Still one lone back here with Sisk. Sisk gets the snap, drops back, takes off here, trying to make a play with his legs, and gets back a little bit past the original line of scrimmage to the 41-yard line.
And the punt team comes out.
And South Hagerstown just contention just to punt the ball away. And that looked, I was kind of impressed there by Sisk. It's the first time he's tucked in and run. I think he's not necessarily been nervous of this defense, but that's kind of been the whole. I think Spring Mills is kind of bringing that pressure. And if he breaks it, he needs to take off and run with it.
He's an athlete. He's mobile.
Yeah, he could definitely put the ball on the ground and run it.
Good snap. Good punt. Oh, muffed.
Mills picked it up, though. Well, he's running down the field, finding space. There's a flag, so this return is coming back. As Mills gets kind of catapulted on the ground there.
It's either a clipping or a block in the back.
Yeah, it's definitely looks like a block in the back right there, the way it was thrown. Coming back probably to about the 35, Spring Mills' own 35-yard line.
Waiting for the call. I don't even know the call.
Yeah, they didn't. I didn't see an official call made, which is kind of odd. But it looks like they had the ball spotted here at the 26-yard line.
So it was definitely a block in the back.
Well, Spring Mills gets the ball back. They have 4 for 4 right now. 4 straight possessions, 4 scores, proven to maintain their dominance. They have Sanders back there in the backfield, trips left with Anderson, the lone receiver, right. Here goes
screen pass. Chase
Shipley gets the ball, breaks one tackle, gets brought down. About a gain of 5 right there.
That line getting out there on the screen passes.
Yeah, this is a lot of great teams really have tremendous front lines. And if you look at Spring Mills, they're not necessarily the biggest front line, but all those guys look like athletes that are able to move. You know, they don't have the big boy. They have a bunch of soldiers out there just ready to get after it and move around, doing all the dirty work for their very talented skill guys. And Sanders gets that on the jet sweep. Still driving his feet. As Keon Mills leads a tremendous lead block out there, driving somebody down about the 50-yard line. Small guy, but he's definitely has some power.
He was taking him to the bus.
Yeah, he was. He said, "You're going home." So Spring Mills moves the chains yet again. Just under 9 minutes, 8:41 left to go in this second quarter. 28-0 here in this first half.
Hey, Zay.
Been just thoroughly dominated by these Spring Mills Cardinals.
Remember, when we get to halftime, zoom out on the center of the field, and I'm going to put the camera on.
And here they go. They're sending Anderson deep.
Right?
Little slant. Shipley and he drops another one. Shipley's a tremendous talent, but he's had 2 drops, and that was a house call right there, Ty.
Sure was. One move, and he was out of there.
I mean, that was a great ball delivered there by Max. Max has been dicing all evening. He does have a rushing touchdown, has a passing touchdown to his brother Xavier already, and he's just been running the offense so efficiently. You can tell that this guy is a possible Kennedy Award winner. He takes care of the ball so well. He has yet to have a turnover this season. Just pure incredible.
That's great.
Now they're lined up. Trips right, lone receiver left. Still has it back. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders gets downhill. Makes it about 2nd and 8 here.
Sanders is working.
Oh, no, it's 3rd and 8. My apologies. Or third and 2. Because of that drop from that previous possession. Just reaching the 8-minute mark here in the second period. Here we go. Kind of got a little bunch spread to the left, though. With twins. And got Mills in motion. Hands the ball off to Sanders. Sanders still driving, but looks like they gave him enough to move those chains and make it a first down, spotting him there at the 49-yard line. Yeah, Sanders lost his helmet, so he has to come out for a minimum of 2 plays. Or 1 play, excuse me.
He was saying something, joking around with the opposing player right there.
Yeah, a little friendly banter. Mills hands it off. The Butts in the backfield. Looks like a hold, though, so it's going to be coming off.
Another helmet's off.
And his face mask. So it looks like we're going to have penalties on both sides right here. There's number 52, Prophet Gilmy, got his helmet ripped off. But there's also looked like there was a hold right there on the right side of the line.
And we have another player injured.
Yeah, it looks like Braden Kirk might have been called there for a hold. But we have another player injured right here. So with that being said, we will go take a quick commercial break. This is Home Team Sports TV, and we'll be right back.
No further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates
and welcome back,
well,
everyone. As we return with Spring Mills having the ball at the 49-yard line with a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 again from their 49. Max Anderson back in the backfield.
A little motion.
Little Mills in motion. Hand off to Butts.
Get out of there, Butts.
Butts
runs over something.
Oh man, he laid the wood right there and put him on his back. About a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards right there. Good 2 runs there by Butts as Sanders gets subbed back in the game. It's kind of been different because it was really Sanders and Mills the first 2 weeks of the season. Now Butts has really kind of started getting more involved on the offensive side of the ball as he's already been a tremendous asset on the defense.
Lift your camera up a little bit, Jeremy.
Talented player.
There you go, right there.
So they got Mills actually in the backfield right now. No, that is Sanders. My apology.
Out of there.
Sanders chucking them.
Keep going.
We got another flag back here. So Spring Mills kind of starting to get a little sloppy on the offensive end. Appears to be another holding call. Yep, it is a holding.
Sanders keeps his feet.
Yeah, Sanders
chugging.
Runs hard. The former Musselman product transferred over here to Spring Mills this year and has made his impact known. The senior is a tremendous asset to this team. Now it is 2nd and about 17 from the Spring Mills 44-yard line. We got trips left, Xavier Anderson right. No safety over top. They got one-on-one matchup. They might try to throw that up deep. It's a muff snap. And Anderson getting out of the pocket, moving around. He's got some protection. Drops the ball off. What a dot right there. Puts it right on his numbers.
That is a dot.
Zane Whiff. Right there, sure-handed. Moves them chains on a 2nd and 17. I mean, Anderson had all day, improvised right there.
Looking like Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, he told Whip to come back to the ball, find a little spot in the area. It kind of looked a little. Travis Kelce, I know he's obviously not, Patrick Mahomes, but man, he just delivered the ball, improvised. It's got to be the best quarterback in the state.
Has to.
Gets the ball. Tell that's great protection. Drops the ball off. There's Whip again, and make it 34-0. Spring Mills is just a well-oiled machine out here.
Sheesh.
The sure-handed Whip makes another grab again and makes it 34-0. And that's just South Hagerstown just looks depleted over there. Well, Oos Smith attempted his 5th extra point in the first half.
He's 4 for 4.
Hey, he might become. Oh, there's a flag right there. It looks like that might be a personal foul.
12 on the field.
12 on the field?
I think.
It's just still waiting the official call.
Oh, personal foul.
Yeah, personal foul in Spring Mills. It looks like was that a sideline foul? It might have been their second warning. So that will be assessed again on the kickoff, which frankly Spring Mills probably could care less about the way they played this first half. It's going to be hard for Coach Law to find something to complain about at halftime. And drills it right through. He is 5 for 5. And that is 35-0. And we're going to take a quick commercial break as Spring Mills is up 35-0 in the first half. 6:14 left to go. And this is Home Team Sports TV.
But you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community. Get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Atkins, Sales and Finance.
Welcome back, everyone. The Spring Mills Cardinals are currently up 35-0 with 6:14 left to go in the first period. And Tyler, what have the Spring Mills Cardinals not done in this game? They've done everything. I mean, they've dominated on both sides of the ball.
You know what they have not done?
What have they not done?
Not got personal fouls.
They have not got personal fouls. They do have a couple penalties, but they haven't turned the ball over. Even Anderson made a heck of a play. He muffed the ball and still had all day. I mean, his offensive line is just giving him protection. They're protecting his guys.
That's a great kick.
Here comes South Hagerstown, turning it out. It's about the 39-yard line. It's facing a 35-0 deficit. Yeah, number 10. Purcell Clay there on the return.
I don't know what play call you can call.
So if I'm South Hagerstown, right here, I'm obviously just trying to have a good possession. You know, you've been thoroughly kind of whooped this half. You have to fight back and show that, hey, hey, let's put some points on the board. These guys have not been scored on, and there just comes a time where enough's enough. So we'll see if they reach that point. Let's see if they get a little aggressive. They punt it every time, even being down 28-0. They still punt it away. So I don't expect to see them punt much more this half. Another flag right there, and Spring Mills has 10 guys in the backfield. Incredible pursuit right there. As soon as he handed the ball off, it was a hit, but there is a
to the ball.
Yeah, there's a flag right there, so it looks like it was coming back anyway. But it looks like Spring Mills just did the job for the officials.
I'll be excited to see the starters out mid-third.
Yeah, it's a legal procedure right there, though.
Speak clear, Tyler.
So now we have second and about 13. South Hagerstown trips right, hands the ball off, and not much going there. Maybe back to original line of scrimmage, possibly a gain of 1 there.
Gain of 1.
So it makes it 3rd and 12, and with 5:50 left to go in this first half, South Hagerstown is just stunned. Now, Tyler, if you're South Hagerstown and you go into the locker room at half, what can you possibly do to motivate your guys to get them ready to come out here and compete again in the second half?
You gotta have heart.
Yeah, and you say they gotta have heart, but there's more into it. I mean, they gotta run the right play set. They gotta be more aggressive. Obviously, hey, it's smart to punt when you're on your own 20-yard line and it's 4th and 17.
I've always had old school coaches, so I can't say what they would have said.
Yeah, and obviously it's not going to be very nice.
Good ball.
And just a little overthrown. And Spring Mills forces another 4th and 12, and I was wrong. South Hagerstown sending out the punt unit.
Good shot, Zach.
Still 5 minutes left to go, airing the ball out. Spring Mills has plenty of time to put another score on the board, and if they're not careful, they might put another 2.
No, for real.
I mean, and Spring Mills plays it right. I know it looks ugly. It looks 35-0, but it's not because Spring Mills is just trying to run the score. I mean, they're just running the football. The last 3 possessions, other than that last pass that scored, because it was 2nd and 17, so they had to air the ball out right there. They've just been running the football down South Hagerstown's throat. But there looks like there's a timeout right there, but we'll stay right here on the field and basically summarize, hey, it's been a very tough first half here for South Hagerstown. Spring Mills is a tremendous, tremendous team. I mean, they've came out, they've fundamentally won this football game, and it's been impressive to see.
All right, Journey, I'm getting ready to come to you now.
That is true. It's been a fun game so far. I got scores from around the state. We got Calvin Midland, George Washington 0-0 in the second quarter. Huntington beating St. Albans 19-0. Martinsburg leading Woodson out of DC 21-0. William Park up 27 against Musselman. Hurricanes up 14-7 against Parkersburg. University's up 35-0 versus Buchanan Upshur.
Mills.
And Parkersburg South.
Mills gets down the sideline.
He may
One
be
man
gone.
to beat, and he might not get touched, and he does not. And there is Keon Mills.
And there's no laundry on the field. That is a touchdown.
Yeah, there's making another 6 on the board, and every time Keon sees the ball, he sees 6. I mean, Spring Mills up, putting a 40-bone, 42, 41-0, make it 42 with Ooch Smith getting his 6th extra point attempt.
I lied. There actually is laundry on the field. Holding.
Oh, I do see that flag. It looks like it's right there, so never mind. That was a tremendous punt return right there. But again, South Hagerstown punting down 35-0. This doesn't make much sense.
Doesn't. I would have went for it.
I mean, what does it hurt? I mean, you get to see more from your guys. Maybe try to make a Hail Mary play. What's worse going to happen? I mean, they just returned it for 6 if it wasn't for a flag, so it wouldn't hurt you any worse than just not making it at all.
This Spring Mills team is talented.
Yeah, this is, and not just, this is the most talented team that they've had of all time, but this is also, I believe, one of the most talented teams I've seen in this area of my 27 years on this earth. They are very good.
You know you're 30, right?
I'm pushing it, man. We're getting close. We're getting close. But just still, I've seen a lot of great Martinsburg teams. I played at Musselman, so there was a lot of good teams there too. But this Spring Mills team, they have the size, the speed, the athleticism, the IQ. They're a veteran team. They have a good coaching staff. I mean, the sky's the limit for these guys. If Sanders takes the ball up the middle, gets 1, maybe 2. Kept driving them feet. Give him about 3.5 yards right there.
I think Max might be done for the night.
Yeah, they got Max sitting out. Looks like his night might be done. Up 35-0, Coach Law knows that, hey, we're not playing for September. We're playing for November and December. And now they sub Sanders out. They got Butts in, but they still have, their top 3 receivers in the game with Anderson. They got Zip out there, Shipley. And Butts on the carry takes it up the field. And Bradley Butts, with his longest run of the year, make that 17 yards.
It's a great run.
Yeah, I mean, Bradley Butts, their third back would be starting in most schools around here in the area. So Rylan Swartz out there, the defensive stud.
Playing QB.
Yeah, the destined quarterback of the future. Swartz drops back, delivers it. Anderson, and he catches. That's a touchdown. But there is some flag and some contact. It might have been both ways. But Xavier Anderson, right now the second-rated basketball recruit in the state for 2026, scores 6 momentarily.
He's 6'6" for a reason. Throw that ball up.
So there's actually 2 flags. There's a flag in the backfield and a flag on the catch. Is it coming back? Or? And South Hagerstown is lined up in the end zone like they gave up another 6. And then we have a pass interference on the defense. And then we have a hold on the offense. So those penalties are going to offset. A great play there from Schwartz to Anderson. It's crazy because Schwartz dropped the absolute dot right there.
That was a dime.
I mean, there's some teams in this area that desperately could use a quarterback. And it looks like Schwartz tying Anderson's shoes saying, hey, sorry, man, I know you just scored 6, but I'll at least tie your shoes for you, brother. He might try to go back to him. Obviously, Spring Mills is still airing it out.
Go right back to it.
I mean, they're guarding one-on-one coverage. They don't have a safety over top. They look like they possibly might be doubling now.
I don't think the double team matters. He's 6'6".
Oh, he's 6'6", but I mean, you at least got to throw a different look at him. And hands it off there to Bradley Butts. Gets slammed. Still a good gain, about 3 yards. Make it 2nd and 7 with 3:35 left to go here in this first half. And we have another injury out here. So while the medical team attends to him, we're going to take a quick break for a couple sponsors. We'll be right back. This is Home Team Sports TV.
Jeremy Adkins, Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opequon Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opequonmotors.com.
Hey, Home Team sports fans. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support our area student athletes. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. Your needs guide us. Your goals drive us. Jared Ferguson, State Farm.
.26 left to go in this first period with Spring Mills up 35-0. A couple touchdowns been called back because of silly penalties, with Max Anderson getting the quick bench. Looks like his night's over. It also looks like Sanders back out there and Butts in the backfield. We got Shipley moving in motion. Sanders was still back
Shipley's
there.
Gone.
And there goes Shipley. Shipley gets 6 of them. And there is no flags this time, so that 6 is good. A 40-spot put on.
There is a flag.
That is after the play. It looks like it's just kind of getting a little sloppy out here from both sides. They're kind of getting outside of the game. You know, these officials are just trying to contain it. Like, hey, guys, just keep playing, keep being a sportsman. Character goes far beyond the.
I was out there for the coin toss. He said, the ref said he doesn't want talking.
Yeah, and unfortunately, some officials are like that. And it is good to keep the games under wrap, but sometimes, hey, it's, oh, hold up.
What's going on? Somebody found a ref.
So are they? Nope. It looks.
Oh, okay.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, but it's after the play. So that 6 is good, and also. And somebody's been ejected. Who was ejected right there? We don't have a number on who was ejected, but that is crucial because not only are they going to eject it out of this game, they're going to have to miss next game as well.
Bradley Butts.
Bradley Butts was ejected? No, it looks like number 10.
Zane Whip.
Zane Whip, unfortunately, if he does not get a waiver, as Smith misses his first extra point, so kind of on Wyman. This is a huge, huge loss. Whip Smith being the certified slot receiver, making a couple big plays right here, kind of their security guy.
This is Coach Law. Coach Law is bringing his team to talk to him, basically saying, let our game talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk with our pads.
And Whip Smith getting escorted off the field. He's got to go watch the rest of this game back in the showers.
He doesn't. He has to take his pads off, basically.
Yeah, he's going to go get changed. This isn't like the NFL where they're like, hey, get him out of here. This is still unfortunate because if he doesn't, I'm assuming Spring Mills will appeal the decision.
He'll send the appeal.
But the WVSSAC states if a player gets ejected, they will miss the remainder of that game and also the very next game.
It's 10% of your schedule.
Yeah, so it makes sense with 10 games, but also it's he doesn't just get like a first half suspension since he just got this is a whole suspension for next week. He will be suspended. So that's something to keep an eye on as a Spring Mills fan. He's the number 3 there. Obviously, I'd say behind Anderson and Keon Mills, but he complements Blake Sanders very well. I mean, Sanders is the clear number 1 back now. Keon Mills is getting a lot of misdirection off these sweeps and kind of these jet packages that they have. But Whip was that sure-handed guy. I mean, on 2nd and 17, he makes that tremendous catch, takes to the end zone, and was having a tremendous game, and they get ejected. It's unfortunate. Hopefully, hey, he'll learn from this, and he'll be better from it going into the season, and possibly he might be able to play next week.
Learn from people's mistakes. Gotta learn from your mistakes. They don't really lose anything. He's a talented player.
Yeah. So
just gotta keep your head in check.
We got Raiden Lansdowne back in the back deep, but also number 2 Josiah Davis back deep for the South Hagerstown Rebels. And Oot Smith about to boot it away, 41-0 with 3:02 left to go in this first half. South Hagerstown, if I'm them, obviously we said last possession, this has to be the best possession. Well, now you got to get some points going in the half, have some sort of something good to talk about because right now it's ugly. It has not been good. And Lansdowne gets the ball and takes it back. He has an alley, 1 man to beat. He breaks it, but Sanders delivers a blow right there. And man, dropped the wood on him. What a hit right there. We heard that up here in the press box. Wow.
I didn't get a number, though.
Yeah, no, that was number 9. Blake Sanders, the starting running back, delivered that blow. And
he's everywhere.
He put Lansdowne down.
He hit him with cause and effect.
Yeah, he was the cause, and Lansdowne was the effect. That was unfortunate, but and Spring Mills, they might have subbed all their starters out on offense, essentially, other than Sanders and Mills and Anderson. But defensively, they still got their starters all in.
Can't give up the nut.
And here they are in press coverage saying, hey, you can't beat us. And here's a handoff, and gets about 2 yards right there after he breaks the initial tackle. Spring Mills should just make contact in the backfield every play.
He's sending 7, 8, so.
Yeah, constantly sending 7 or 8. They're in press coverage. And it sounds easier said than done, but the best shot for South Hagerstown, where they found success, is there's 2 penalties, sending somebody deep, hoping to create a flag or something, and try to get down towards the other side of the field, because you got 2:48, and if I'm them, my goal this possession is putting 6 on the board. That should be every possession.
Every possession you want to try to score.
Right now, this is so huge for them, because this is confidence going into the second half, start building on something for next week.
This game may be out of hand, but
yeah, this game might be physically over.
You got to score.
You can at least make it more respectable. And how we're seeing Zisk on his feet, and he does have some wheels out there, but he gets nothing. He runs about 50 yards back and forth just to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and this Spring Mills Cardinals defense is crazy. And they called a timeout. They want 1 more possession.
Got to put the 48 ball up.
Yeah, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after a short interview. Y'all have this is Home Team Sports TV.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service.
And welcome back, everyone. As Spring Mills just used their second timeout, 3rd and 8. Assist sends a man in motion, hands the ball off. Desai Davis gets down to about Spring Mills 50, maybe 49-yard line. And Spring Mills just used their last timeout with 2:15 left to go in this period. And we're just going to stick right here. With Spring Mills, obviously, hey, they want to get their backup some more reps. Obviously, they've already subbed their first unit out. So I think they want to get their backups a couple more reps, some real game-like reps against solid competition. And we will be coming with score updates here momentarily around the state.
All right. Cabell Midland up on GW 7-0. Huntington up 25-0 second quarter. GW's game is second quarter too. Martinsburg up 28-0 at halftime.
Yeah, against H.D. Woodson.
William Park is up 27-13.
So still a little
Hurricane and Parkersburg is tied 14-14 in the second quarter. Buchanan Upshur is down 42-0 to University, and Parkersburg South is up 14-0 on Woodrow Wilson.
So now back to action with the first 4th down attempt of the ball game here for South Hagerstown. Sisk in the backfield. Fakes it to Davis. Has nowhere to go. And Sisk gets the first down. There we go. The first down not caused by a penalty all evening. So just made Spring Mills waste all their timeouts with 2:10 left to go in this first half. South Hagerstown is finally driving into the Spring Mills territory. So Braden Sisk is playing tremendous out here this evening. Other than, obviously offensively he hasn't played that well, but he has made plays with his feet on the defensive side of the ball. He has made a couple tackles as well.
Reminds me a little bit of Baker Mayfield.
He does. He has a Baker look out there too. His little towel in the back, and he gets swallowed up right there, man. They had 4 guys to the ball. Looks like Meza got back there and made the tackle. Meza, excuse me. And Sis back there. You see him kind of frustrated talking to his coaches. Yeah, not such choice words. He's been getting hit a lot this evening, and he's like, man, this is rough. I feel for the guy because he is a tremendous athlete. Spring Mills is just. This is not necessarily a knock on South Hagerstown's talent because they are going to compete in their league and in the state of Maryland. But they're playing against such a dominant team right now. It doesn't matter if these Spring Mills Cardinals are from West Virginia. This team could beat anybody around this area. It's been shown all evening.
West Virginia ball is different.
It is a little bit different. I mean, especially this area. This is more of a metropolitan area at this point, which we have more students. We have typically more successful athletes. And here's another flag right there. And it looks like Sis is down right there. He kind of got slammed late.
Another hurt player say, move your camera.
Yeah, number Sisk has been getting messed up and picked up by his teammates, and he's limping there. But the guy's a warrior. I don't think he wanted. Now he falls back down to the field. So we're going to take a quick commercial break while we evaluate what is going on with Braden Sisk. This is Home Team Sports TV.
That has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972. where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center.
As
We
Sis
have
gets,
2 locations.
he walks off underneath his own power, but has been hit a lot this evening, so he is on the sideline getting evaluated right now.
He may
And
be
Josiah
done.
Davis in there at quarterback, and another flag. It looks like a hold out there wide. And Spring Mills just knocks Davis out. And here comes some of South Hagerstown running over, ready to get after it.
Gotta get active.
A lot of words. 1:09 left to go in this first period, or this first half, excuse me. And Spring Mills is still playing with that dog. And we had a couple flags there on the play. And Anderson's getting held back by one of his teammates, Xavier. And looks like he might get pulled off the they know the only thing, it could just hurt Spring Mills right now, their guys. It'll be something they're going to have to evaluate at halftime is, hey, they're very deep. They can play their backup units. And it looks like solidly at least compete and make sure that they still win this game. But what's the leash on your starters right now? You've already lost Whip. You don't want to lose anybody else here, Tyler.
You don't at all.
Yeah,
you gotta play smart. You gotta let your pads talk.
Yeah, and then I get the frustration from South Hagerstown. Obviously, this is about a second and 2,000 yards, so it's not. It's just been an uphill battle all evening for South Hagerstown, and it's been like that for every opponent. I mean, they've been through now 8 quarters, almost 9 quarters of unscored upon football against actually 3 talented teams. Like, none of these teams they played are actually awful. They're not, 1A schools that know they're coming in. The teams that they're competing actually think that they have a chance to win. And Spring Mills is just,
they're not tune-up games.
Yeah, these are real. They have a real 3-0 record.
They got real deal opponents.
Yeah, with a 50-0 win, a 41-0. They're up right now in a 27-0, 2.5 quarter abbreviated game. To be over 120 plus points to nothing, that speaks volume about a football team.
Yes, means that they real deal.
And
big. I thought that'd be a big hit right there.
Yeah, that was the backup quarterback, number 12, Landon Griever, getting his first snap back there to make it 4th and 20
again.
Yeah, 4th and 21, and they're sending out the punt unit with 54 seconds, just hoping and pleading that Spring Mills won't put another score on the board. And now we have a new punter too, because Sisk was also their punter.
Hey, I'm running all verticals here if I'm playing Madden.
Yeah, well, unfortunately this isn't Madden. It's a 41-0 deficit with 54 seconds left to go. Just gets the punt off the lefty. Actually, a pretty decent boot. Drops dead. And number 2, Keon Mills, just lets that fall out of bounds.
It'll be Cardinals ball.
And here comes Schwartz back out. And again, it looks like Max Anderson's night is done. About 100 yards through the air. Another 50-60 on the ground. Touchdown, rushing and passing. Another tremendous game in only about 12 minutes of actual game time.
He's probably been on the field for a total of 6 minutes all night.
Well, now they got Xavier Anderson out, too. All the subs in they got Keon Mills still in the game. Send them deep. Schwartz makes a decision, takes off with his feet. Going to try to get out of bounds and makes a smart play, about a gain of about 24 right there. So Schwartz, very capable backup. Like I said, has the talent to be starter around here in this area. Just a junior.
What's his grade?
He's just a junior. Yeah, he's
junior?
He's a quarterback and a free safety out here. With 38 seconds left to go in this ball game, or in this second period.
Athlete.
Yeah, taking their time. Clock stopped. Another deep ball. Tosses right over the top and dropped over right to Douglas Mayer, the sophomore wide receiver First career touchdown from Mayer, and what a play there. Man, these Spring Mill Cardinals with the running clock of 47 to nothing, about to make it 48. Just an incredible performance.
It's not a running clock.
No, they stopped. They let about 10 seconds run off the clock, so it's not a running clock, but we know what the scorekeepers were trying to do here. So Ute Smith back, try to rebound from his last missed extra point, and that one is good. So he is 6 for 7 on the evening. Make it 48 to nothing with 13.6 seconds left to go on the clock. We're going to just stick right here. Now, Ty, we said the last two possessions, hey, like you got to come out and punch him back in the mouth, and there's just nothing that seems to be going right for.
You got to take it to the half, Drew.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to take it to the draft.
I guess you have to possibly take a knee right here.
Take a knee.
And I would not want to be in that locker room if I was. It's going to be loud.
I can hear you yelling now.
Yeah, the foreshadowing of the chewing is not going to be fun for anybody. So, Ute Smith will boot it deep. Number 2, Josiah. Back deep. And Josiah Davis back deep. And Raiden Lansdowne back right with him. And the ball is kicked deep. They added 36 seconds back on the clock.
Oh my.
Davis takes it back, but gets hit pretty hard right there with 33 and a half seconds left to go in this first half.
I think there will be a running clock in the third quarter because if you're up 42,
it's supposed to be. The coaches will agree on it. They also can shorten the game, so we will give you that update coming back from halftime. Please be tuned in approximately about 8:50 for our halftime show. Go over some highlights of the first half, talk about some around the state scores. What different team, what could possibly South Hagerstown do in the second half? They obviously just want to show improvements. This game's pretty much wrapped up. They've already set both Anderson brothers down. Multiple backup, touchdowns. I mean, this is a whooping, man. Yeah, Spring Mills they're the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. With 33 seconds left to go in this half. They got Josiah Davis lined up back deep. And it looks like that was so it's second down. With 20 seconds left to go, they might not do anything else. Oh, and a bad snap. That's a live ball, and they didn't even get on it. Spring Mills picks it up with 7.5 seconds, and Spring Mills might put 50 on the board before half.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, coming into this game, and there's another flag. And hopefully that's not who I think it's on. Because if that's on number 53, Abelardo Meza, that would be his second personal foul, and that's an ejection.
They're going to put 50 up. Ute's about to kick it. Ute Smith.
Oh, Ute's about to kick it in the end zone. I'm surprised they won't try to take one shot. I mean, they don't have any timeouts, so it makes sense.
I still take the shot, though.
But they are going to try to make it 51-0.
Got to pad stats.
I mean, he has the leg to possibly do it, but his kicking style is a little different. He gets so much arc on it, the ball just drops whenever you see it go through the hoop. So, I mean,
it's like a three-pointer.
It's essentially, this is going to be about a 27-yard attempt. Yeah, make it about 25 yards. He should put this through.
He did.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good. With 3.1 seconds left to go in the first half, the Spring Mills Cardinals have put a 50-piece nugget on the board. 51-0 against the South Hagerstown Rebels
this year.
Yeah, they won against Jefferson 50-0. We're up 34-0 at half. They won 27-0 in an abbreviated game against Wheeling Park, and are up 51-0 here in this first half.
Why was that game abbreviated?
Because there was thunderstorms. So thunderstorms and rain, they stayed for like an extra hour, ended up calling the game because it was already met the code.
Oh.
So here goes Oot Smith about it, booted deep. This will probably be our last play of the first half, where we're taking a commercial break.
It was already 27-9. Oot Smith back on the field to kick the
Yeah, it's a kickoff right here. Oot Smith boots it deep. And here it goes. Rockwell takes it back and no time left and slammed down. And that's how this first half will end, with your Spring Mills Cardinals up 51-0 against the South Hagerstown Rebels. A flag, late flag. We will go to commercial break after we get the results of this flag. So it looks like the officials are going to make an official call.
They might waive
but
it.
Sanders comes off the field visibly frustrated about something. They're talking to South Hagerstown's coaches right now. And also talking with Coach Law. Obviously some sort of decision is being made. So some player appears to be getting ejected.
That's two ejections.
Yeah, so it looks like somebody else got ejected. Coach Law is being heard all the way from up here. A lot of confusion out here because Spring Mills is yet to go to the locker room.
And that's the end of the first half.
Well, we obviously don't have a call. Maybe a call will be made, or we will update you guys at the halftime show. But we are going to take a quick, about 10 to 15 minute break while halftime is consumed. The Spring Mills Cardinals are up 51-0 against the South Hagerstown Rebels going into halftime. This is Home Team Sports TV. We will see you shortly.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up.
Bill Piano Band. They have a competition for them. Wishing good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we're going to announce the winner of our 50-50 raffle. So if you have a red ticket in your hand, you want to read the numbers now? It appears to be 363-9078. Again, the 50-50 raffle winner, the red ticket is 363-9078. And if you see Carrie Holloway waving her hand out of the press box, that's when you come and get your money.
To watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Adkins, Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opequon Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opequonmotors.com.
Hey, Home Team
and
Sports.
Welcome back, everyone, to this really lopsided contest between the Spring Mills Cardinals and the South Hagerstown Rebels. This has not been a very competitive game, to say the least, Tyler.
It was a competitive 2-3 minutes into the game.
Yeah, for about a good minute and a half until Spring Mills touched the ball, and 2 plays later put 7 on the board, and just have not looked back since. So, yeah,
they also had 3 touchdowns taken off. Score should really be 64-0.
Yeah, it could easily. I mean, but Spring Mills has scored every time they touch the ball, and Uch Smith has 10 points to himself tonight. He's got 7 extra points and a field goal. I mean, that's got to be the record here for points scored in the game by a kicker.
I don't think they keep those stats. They keep that stats at the college level.
Yeah, figuratively but I mean they do keep points regardless. Because I know Max Anderson is the all-time point leader here in football. So with about 30 seconds to go before the start of the second half, obviously there's not really much to analyze from either side. It's Spring Mills has just dominated from start to finish. South Hagerstown just really has been frustrated. There's been a couple personal foul penalties. There's a personal foul at the end of the half that the officials actually gave the ejection signal, but never gave a number. And we just saw that Blake Sanders seemed frustrated, but he's out here dressed to start the second half. So that was the only person I thought could be ejected. But if we do get that information, we will update you. Also, it looks like Braden Sisk, South Hagerstown's quarterback, appears to still be dressed and might play the second half. But both sides seem to be kind of in a cautious mode. There's currently 12 minutes on the clock, and it looks like the officials talk with each coach. So we don't know if it's going to be a running clock or not. It should be standard that it might be a running clock this half. So it looks like the officials are putting 6 on their hands, like 6 minutes. So 6-minute running clock for the third and fourth period. And the clock will start and stay continuously unless a timeout is called by any side.
They shortened the third or fourth quarter by half. Every day.
So there was a flag with Spring Mills, so now they got South Hagerstown's kicking it from the Spring Mills 45. And he made contact with that. But either way, it's still a touchback. So Spring Mills will take the ball out here at the 20-yard line.
Stay where you are, Journey. I'm on you. Come on, Journey.
The over 70 points on this game.
Okay, so the clock has started. And yeah, Max Anderson is definitely done for the evening, as they got Rylan Schwartz still back there with already one touchdown, thrown, and he had one on the ground that was called back. But they still got Blake Sanders out there, a receiver, or Blake Sanders there at running back. But other than that, they have none of the first team left. So Sanders takes the carry, reverses field, runs up the middle.
He's still going.
Breaks a tackle and gets a first down from the initial contact was at the line there, Tyler, and he broke about 4 tackles during that play, and it's not for being shifty, not because he's not necessarily that type, but he just keeps him legs pumping. So, and now it looks like he's going to get a break, and they're going to probably rotate him and Bradley Butts here for the rest of the half. We had Trey Garman out wide, a senior receiver with Hope Buki. He had a couple good plays in the first half as well. And it looks like we have Tyree Ramey as our lone wide receiver on the right. Swartz back. Pump fake. Throws the bubble route.
One move. Be tackled for a loss.
So 2nd and 10. Just underneath 4 minutes here in this third period. Swartz back deep, just content with eating the clock.
Game will be over in the next 10 minutes.
Throws the ball deep, incomplete pass right there. Again, the clock will continue to move. And looks like we have a scoreboard malfunction right now, but they got it fixed. Now it's 51-0 again. It did say 0-0 there for a second, and I knew that was not correct. So creeping closer to the 3-minute mark. And we'll look ahead a little bit here for Spring Mills. I mean, obviously, this game is all but over. But we look forward. I mean, they have a big-time game next week against Musselman, my alma mater. And, obviously Spring Mills is a top 2 or 3 team in the state right now. But, these EPAC games are always competitive. Other than the fact they beat Jefferson pretty handily. I think Musselman presents a different challenge with their wing T offense and throwing different looks at them. I know, obviously, they're right now ranked as the last team in the EPAC. But those are the sleeper games. If you look at just the college level, Notre Dame versus Northern Illinois, yeah, and there you go. 16-14 game is the games you least expect, coming off of beating USC and have a letdown game. Spring Mills has had 3 tremendous games. And it's really hard to play 10 consecutive great games. So we'll see how they play.
It's difficult playing a double wing team.
Yeah.
Do they still run that pistol triple option offense? Or
so it's very similar to that. It's a lot of deception. Basically they're going to do a lot of and Bradley Butts takes a fall right there. Hops right back up on his feet. Very elusive. Very demure of him, man. What a play. And it looks like he's punting the ball.
That's a great punt.
Swartz doing it all tonight. Great punt. Flips the field almost.
It's still going.
Sanders is wafting the ball and saying, come on. Gets all the way down to the 34-yard line where South Hagerstown is going to take over. And probably this might be the last possession of the game if South Hagerstown had anything to do with it. They want to put some points on the board and get out here and leave it at 51-0.
51-7.
We'll see what happens here. I mean, obviously, we'll see if Sis is going to make his return, and it looks like, he's coming back out here. That guy's definitely been a warrior. He hasn't really came off the field. Wasn't in on defense there. But we got South Hagerstown lined up and twins both sides.
Gotta go score.
Sis with one lone back. Takes a snap.
Inside zone.
Hands it off.
He might be gone.
Uh-oh. There might be the first points of the season, and nope. Springville said, not quite yet. You guys still got about 40 yards to get.
First play that's not been negated of a penalty.
Well, they actually had one at the end of the first half, but then they ended up turning the ball over. So, I mean, they've had 2 first downs that have not been assisted by penalties. So they have actually 5 first downs this evening, which is the most on Spring Mills all season.
That's great.
Wheeling Park only had 4 first downs last week. So the fact that Spring Mills they don't even get judged off the point score. They're getting judged off first downs. It just tells you how incredible this defense has been all season.
That's great. Great defense wins championships.
And a loss of 2 right there. Make it be 3rd and I'd say about 13 with just underneath 30 seconds left to go. They might not even snap again here, but possibly they could.
Good shot,
And now creeping underneath 15 seconds. Sis takes the snap. Little slant pass there.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Yeah. Hurry Alford catches the ball, and that will take us to the end of the third period. We'll make it 4th and 8, and we're going to go take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, and this is Home Team Sports TV.
For tuning in tonight, we tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support our area student athletes. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. Your needs guide us. Your goals drive us. Jared Ferguson, State Farm.
Six minutes left to go in a running clock. Sis gets the ball, chucks it deep, and it is picked off by Shipley. Returns it back to the 22-yard line, and Spring Mills takes the ball back over.
I like that shot right there, but
yeah, at least they were aggressive. They tried to take a quick punch right there. But we have a couple score updates that we want to give you guys. Currently, Washington is beating Brook right now. We don't approximately know can't be the first period, but it's 8-7. We had Calvin Midland over George Washington 7-0. Huntington's winning 38-0 in St. Albans. Martinsburg is up 35-0 in the third quarter against H.D. Woodson. Wheeling Park has a decisive lead over Musselman 34-13 at the end of the third period. Hurricanes up 21-14 against Parkersburg. This game's obviously 51-0 Spring Mills. University's up 49-0 against Buchanan Upshur. And Parkersburg South is up 14-3 in the third period against Woodrow Wilson.
And that's a sack on the play.
So make it second down, and this play will take us underneath 5 minutes. And both teams just seem to pack it up. They just want to get out of here. No more injuries. Nobody else get ejected. So second down, about 2nd and 13. A handoff there. Number 25, it was first carry. Takes underneath 4:45. Make it third down.
Good shot, Ernie. Lift your camera up some. Bob on the journey. I'm on your camera journey.
And about a 6-yard rush right there.
By number 35.
And we don't have
his last name's King.
So we still have Swords back there. It's fourth down. It looks like they're going to punt it away as we're underneath 4 minutes left to go in this fourth period. The stands have cleared out. Respectively, South Hagerstown stands really haven't changed much all evening. They've been there, been supporting their team. They've been showing good sportsmanship. Obviously, it's been a frustration for them, but the South Hagerstown team has something to build off. There's always something good about a loss. And he smacks the punter, and that's going to be a first down. If they call that roughing, it's automatic first. might just be called running into. We'll see what call right here is. The clock has stopped because of the penalty with 3:35 left to go.
Journey, try to get a shot in the crowd on your way up.
So it's actually just a running into kicker. It looks like they just punted it away and declined it. So now with 3:35 left to go in this fourth period, it looks like this will probably be the last possession of the ball game. As Spring Mills has showed true class, Max Anderson hasn't played in the last two periods. And at home team, we have decided that our player of the game is number 9, Blake Sanders. He had a terrific ball game, had 2 rushing touchdowns, probably around approximately 85 to 90 yards on the ground. Really set the pace this evening. Played a great overall game offensively and defensively. Obviously there's other Max Anderson, Xavier Anderson, Keon Mills, Bradley Butts had a great game. This Sip had a great game until he got ejected. So there's a lot of players to choose from here. But we are going with Blake Sanders, number 9 from Spring Mills. Congratulations, Blake, and we will bring the interview with him shortly after the conclusion of this game. Now we got our 3rd string quarterback in here for Spring Mills. And unfortunately, we don't have a number for him. But it's always nice to see, hey, these JV guys, they truly value these Friday night lights. I mean, being a sophomore, even a junior, knowing, hey, I got one more year of this, and this gives you kind of like a little of a taste. This makes you want to work harder, and obviously Spring Mills has developed a culture here where these guys all play hard. I mean, defensively, seeing literally all 11 hats on the ball, and what a great play fake right there by the 3rd string quarterback, and he gets a first down. Purely dominating, and then a late flag here. That's not what you want to see. With just underneath 2 minutes left to go in this game. So the clock will stop yet again. So Spring Mills has won 3 consecutive blowouts. 128 to 0. Points scored to points against. Which means they have put up 128 points on the opposing teams, and the opposing teams have not sniffed the end zone. Not many teams have even sniffed the red zone against these guys. Obviously it's still early in the season, and then, they will be 3-0, and a Martinsburg matchup looms very soon, and that'll be one of the best games of the year. I know obviously Martinsburg dismantled Huntington, and they are just a perennial powerhouse. But if anybody in this area can beat this Martinsburg team, it's got to be these Spring Mills Cardinals. They're led by Max Anderson. I mean, he's got to be a top 2 or 3 quarterback in the state, possibly a Kennedy Award winner. They have probably the best receiving corps in the area. It just all come down to, honestly, defensively, if they're able to make those stops. But they're going to compete. They're going to have a deep run in the playoffs. I mean, even top to bottom, this is their 3rd unit, and they're consistently getting yards. They have a couple first downs as we get underneath 2 minutes with 1:40 left to go in this half. And it looks like somebody's hurt. And we have an injury out there in the field. It looks kind of serious. So,
a little bit more center.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break. Obviously, it looks like there's an injury out there in the field. We will keep you updated. There's 1:40 left to go in this 4th period. And this is Home Team Sports TV. We'll be right back.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
And welcome back, everyone. With about 1:40 left to go, the injured South Hagerstown Rebel was helped off the field, which was a good sign after we saw an abundance of the coaches run out there. It was a pretty scary situation there for a minute. So it's good to see him walk off on his own power. Spring Mills hands it off right there and gets another 7-8 yards. Now we creep underneath the 1:30. Spring Mills not necessarily showing bad sportsmanship. They're just running the football, and they're on their 3rd unit. They're just running it down South Hagerstown's throat. They just haven't had an answer all game. Now we're underneath the minute. And there's a pass right there. It just dropped. And now we're just with about 30 seconds left to go. Sure, this will most likely be the last play of the game. Again, our home team sports player of the game, Blake Sanders, 2 rushing touchdowns, about 90 yards rushing approximately. You know, he really helped set the tone early in this game. You know, and he was one of the few stars that played pretty much predominantly the whole game. He has an edge about him that really is fundamentally sound. I mean, he makes all the right players. A senior transfer from Musselman. Great game this evening. We want to congratulate him. Also, Max Anderson, Xavier Anderson, and Keon Mills were also considered for the Home Team Sports TV's player of the game. But ultimately, it goes to number 9, Blake Sanders. Again, the 2-touchdown, about 85-yard performance lands him the Home Team Sports TV player of the game. And we'll be back momentarily to have our interview here with Blake. This is Home Team Sports TV.
With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community. Get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Adkins, Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opequon Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opequonmotors.com.
Hey, Home Team sports fans, thank you for tuning in tonight. We tried to get Patrick Mahomes and Jake here. They're a little bit busy, so you're stuck with Jared from State Farm in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We are thrilled to partner with Home Team Sports to bring you area high school football this fall and to continue to support our area student athletes. Thanks for letting us be a part of this. Your needs guide us. Your goals drive us. Jared Ferguson, State Farm.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Everyone, and we will have that interview with Blake Sanders here shortly. We're just waiting for him to get up to the press box. They just finished having their team meeting, and we have a couple questions for him, obviously, on how they're going to adjust getting better. This is going to be an interesting time for them. Obviously, their schedule gets dramatically more difficult. They have Musselman in North Hagerstown, then they play at Washington, which is not going to be an easy game by any measure. Then First University in the big game against Martinsburg on the 25th at home, which will be for sure if both teams win out 1-2, finish out the season against Parkersburg South and then at Hedgesville. So here comes Blake Sanders coming up right now. And here the man of the hour is coming. My brother, man, how you doing? Congratulations. And here we are with the home team sports player of the game, Blake Sanders. 2 rushing touchdowns, 85 yards on the ground approximately. I mean, you had a great game. You had it going. How do you feel after a performance like that?
I feel pretty good. I've been hyped this whole game. Where we started.
I mean, I guarantee it. I mean, the way you was running your feet right out there, I got to commend you because you're one of those
guys that just never stop pumping your feet. And those are the type of guys that don't go down. That's why you get the extra yards, because you're not necessarily the most shiftiest guy, but the way you run with power and you use your strength and your size, it's incredible to see. Now, being that you guys have yet to been scored on in 3 games this season, how do you improve on something when you guys already must feel that, hey, like, nobody can even score on us?
We got to improve on everything, I'm going to be honest. Like I said, these flags out here and all that, we got to work on that. We got to work as a team. We've been working pretty good as a team, but there's much more to do. The job ain't done. We still got to go all the way.
And it's kind of like that mama mentality right there. Job ain't finished. That's why I don't see you smiling or anything. I can tell just by the motivation, how you guys coming out here in warm-ups. You guys are always loud, enthusiastic. Obviously, there's going to be penalties. There's going to be personal fouls. And that's just because that's your aggressive nature, and that's what makes you guys so well. But how do you go into practice maybe on Monday with film? I don't know if you guys watch film tomorrow. How you guys want to learn from this so you can limit these issues?
We're gonna learn from that by working our asses off. We got work and put in the work.
Put in the work. I respect it. And this is the last question we really have for you today. Obviously, you lost one of your main guys. He got ejected, so right now he's not going to be able to play next week. That's Whips. So obviously, we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, Spring Mills is going to appeal that, but you might not have him. And it's a big game next week. I mean, you're going to play playing against somebody you remember. So obviously, you might have something to play for. What is your guys' motivation going into next week against Musselman?
We're hyped about it. We got to get ready. We got to stay at practice. We got to stay in the books. We got to stay in film. We just got to keep it active.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to say congratulations again. 2 rushing touchdowns, 85 yards on the ground. Incredible game. Obviously, you guys have abbreviated 2 last 2 games. You guys have been playing very well. So good luck the rest of the season to you, man. You take care, my brother.
You too.
And again, this is Drew Pitzer with Blake Sanders, the home team sports player of the game. Congratulations, Blake. Congratulations to Spring Mills, who have yet to be scored on in 3 games. And this is Drew Pitzer with Home Team Sports. Next week, we will be back with you guys again. Make sure to tune in. You guys have a great evening, and thanks again. All right.
He said I did terrible.